Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Breanna Nicole, and today I'm going to be doing a video in English. I don't think I'm going to do this in Spanish because this is really a sit-down video and talk with you guys about something that has been bothering me for a while, and it's really geared towards English speakers. So the problem that I've been coming across, you guys already know that I speak Spanish, not perfectly, not like 100% fluently, but yes, I speak Spanish, and I'm not Latina. I'm just, black woman living in the United States who speaks Spanish, who learned it because she wanted to, and that's okay. So I just decided to do a video about a problem that I've been seeing. It's always been a problem, but recently it's just been getting under my skin more lately. So I just want to say, before I address this problem, that not everyone is like this, but there are people who are like this. So this is geared towards the people who are like this. So if you know that you're not like this, do not get offended by this video. And if you get offended by this video, I'm sorry in advance. Not really, but okay. Okay, so the whole issue that I've been seeing revolves around my community. Well, it's in my community, the black community. I'm sure that this problem exists in other communities, whatever, but I'm specifically talking about the black community and this problem that is just deeply rooted into our community, and it's annoying to constantly deal with. So the problem is that when I see, because I see it on videos, not on my videos, but I watch other people's videos on how they learn Spanish or how they're learning Spanish or their progress, whatever. And there are a lot of African Americans now who are learning other languages. Like, this is no secret, this is nothing new, like this has been happening, but now we have a platform that we can use and share all of our resources and how we did it, how we achieved it on YouTube. So I've been watching their videos, and sometimes I see comments like, especially when it revolves around Spanish, I don't really see comments that are like this around any other language really. So I really see it mainly around people who learn Spanish. And comments like this: why are you learning Spanish? Why do you speak Spanish if you're not Latino or Latina? You're trying to be something that you're not. Oh my God, that phrase, that sentence right there, literally pisses me off. It's like, so you're telling me that because I'm learning this foreign language, or I already speak this foreign language, that I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I really wish that someone could sit down and explain to me, make sense of the stupidity in that sentence. I just really wish someone could try to explain it to me, because it makes no sense at all. Because someone's trying to learn another language, that makes them trying to be something that they're not. That doesn't make any sense at all. And then there's another sentence that is very common that people say, and it's just as irritating, and it's just disrespectful and plain out just like, what is wrong with you? So learning another language, right? People will be like, oh, you speak Spanish, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You must not be proud of being black. And you just reading comments like that, you really just sit back and you look and you think, and it's just like, because I speak Spanish, I'm not proud of being black? What are you saying? You do know that there are black Spanish people, right? You do know there are Afro-Latinos. That's a whole different video. But I don't understand. Because I want to speak Spanish, I am not proud of being black. I'm not proud of my skin color. I'm not proud of my heritage, my history, my culture, my people, my language. Is that what you're trying to say? Because that literally makes no sense at all. People, this is starting to piss me off. I cannot stand people who say that. Don't get me wrong, there are people in the world, there's a difference. Let me clarify this real quick. There is a difference between appreciating a culture and learning about it and learning from it, and appropriating a culture and blatantly saying, I hate being black, I don't want to be black, so I'm just going to identify as Dominican or Puerto Rican or whatever, even though you are obviously not Dominican or Puerto Rican. There is a clear difference. As long as this person isn't running around here claiming to be something that they're not trying to be something that they're not. Just because someone learns a different language doesn't mean that they're trying to be something that they're not. They're still them. They can still be very proud of what they are. And mind you, most of these people who do learn languages are very open and vocal about how proud of where they come from and where their family is from, but they still are very open to embracing other cultures, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I'm tired of people acting like it's just the end of the world because people want to learn of different cultures and different languages and stuff. Like, it's 2019. What's the problem? You know, and I've come to find out that I've come to really find that if a person has that many issues with someone who is open-minded, let me tell you, a person who is open to learning about a new culture, to learning a new language, you know, whatever, has an open mind, you know, is open-minded. A person who sees an issue with that and constantly calls them or tries to accuse them of not being proud of where they come from or where their family comes from has insecurities, like insecurities that run deep, like I mean real deep. And maybe they're not proud of who they are because, you know, someone is so secure in themselves and where they come from that they have no problem opening up and learning about other people's cultures. It's the people who are insecure about themselves and where they come from that have the problems with other people and what they're doing with their lives and how they're learning about other cultures. That is where that is stemming from. And I'm so tired of people putting other, you know, all of these thoughts into these people's heads, like, you know, like, I just want to learn a language and blah, blah, blah. And it can be discouraging because it's like, damn, my own people don't even support me. You know, damn, my own people got this to say about me because I want to learn a different language or because it's not like the typical, you know, whatever. And it's just like, get it together. You know, they say knowledge is power, but if you only know your story, your history about your people, this, that, and the third, then you really don't know nothing at all. Like, let's be real. Okay? Because there are other cultures, other histories, other stories that exist other than your own. And you should know more than just your own, okay? And if you don't, then you need to pick up a book or you need to go to your next door neighbor because you need to learn something other than your own. And that's true, like, that's facts, because we live, especially people who live in the United States, okay? We live in a world that is very just mixed. Like, you know, the United States is a big, like, melting pot. We have literally everything here from all different countries, all different parts of the world, all different backgrounds, whatever. And there's no reason why we can't take the time to learn about someone else's culture and where they come from or maybe their language, because ours is not the only one that exists, okay? We are not the only ones that went through stuff. We are not the only ones, you know, that exist. There's tons of other people that exist, and acknowledging that does not mean that you are not proud of being black. So I think that's really stupid to say, like, and I think it's ignorant, like beyond ignorant to say. And I just want to say, if you're learning a language and someone says that stupid shit to you, ignore it. Don't let it, you know, get to you. Keep learning the language. Keep learning about the culture that you want to learn about, because those people, first of all, ain't nothing cute about being envious and jealous. Like, there's nothing cute about that, and there's nothing cute about being closed-minded. So if those people are saying those things to you, ignore them. Don't pay them no mind. Keep doing you. Keep learning the language that you want to learn. Keep exploring the culture, because in the end, that's going to benefit you. And if they can't see that, well, you know what? That's on them, because you're doing for you. Okay? You don't have to do for them. And if they can't see it, well, then that's just too bad. They're missing out, not you. So don't get discouraged by what people say to you, because it's completely stupid to come up with a dumb comment like that. And like I said, I keep seeing, you know, stupid, ignorant comments like that on other people's videos. And it's like, all we're doing is learning a language. All we're doing is learning, you know, different culture. No one is running around here saying that they're Puerto Rican, Dominican, Indian, Chinese, whatever, and they black. Like, no one is doing that, okay? Granted, there are people who maybe do have issues with their own race and insecurities, blah, 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 blah. But people who are just learning languages just for the fun of it, because it genuinely interests them, does not mean that they're not proud of being black. So can we please stop saying that dumb shit, because it just sounds dumb. Like, it don't even sound logical. Like, it honestly, it doesn't sound logical, and I'm so sick of the ignorance that circulates in our community about stuff like that. And it's annoying to deal with. It's annoying to explain, because this is something that shouldn't have to be explained, especially to grown people. Especially to grown people. This is not something that should have to be explained, because we are too damn old to be having to explain simple things, simple concepts about having an open mind. There is no reason for this. It is 2019. You know, there's no reason for me to have to sit down and feel the need to address something, because I keep seeing this issue coming up and it's annoying. Like, it's just like, get over yourselves, you know? Find something to do. Pick up a book, you know? Preferably that has nothing to do with your own culture. There's nothing wrong with learning about your culture, don't get me wrong, because there's always new stuff to learn. But learn about other people's culture, so you're not just so stuck in your own stuff that you can't even pay mind to other things about what's going on in the world, into the world. you know. And it's actually, people are seeing that this is like new. People learning new cultures, about new cultures, they're learning new languages in our community, and it's really not, and it's not anything that's weird. So if anyone tells you that, you know, it's weird that you're learning Korean or Chinese or Spanish or French or Portuguese or whatever, don't listen to them, because in other countries, first of all, the US is probably the only country that does not focus on people being bilingual, okay? You go to other countries, maybe they're not perfect in English, but they know a little something. On top of that, they know their native languages. It's very common there. So don't let the people in the US tell you, oh, it's weird that you're learning Korean, it's weird that you like K-pop and blah, blah, blah. It's weird that you're not open-minded in 2019. Like, you know, don't say that to them. Don't get into an argument. But just, you know, mind you, you know, do you, worry about you. And if you want to learn Korean, Portuguese, French, German, whatever, learn the language, because it's going to benefit you in the long run. And do not pay attention to what these ignorant folk got to say, because if they don't have nothing to say that's going to benefit you, just ignore them. It's not worth it, because you can't force someone to be open-minded. You can't force somebody to want to learn about a different culture, or to learn a different language, or to see it from your point of view. If they don't want to see it from your point of view, they're not going to. So just focus on you and don't pay them no mind. But to the people who keep saying these dumb comments in this 2019, I urge you to please pick up something, or to learn something about something that has nothing to do with your culture or your history or your background, so you can at least educate yourself on what is going on around the world, because you are not the only person in this world, and there are other things and other people with different backgrounds and cultures that surround you. So please take that upon yourself, so you can stop making ignorant comments, because we need to move on from that, and we should be doing better. But that's all that I really wanted to say in this video. I know it's kind of all over the place, but it's kind of like when something really irritates me and like gets under my skin, I feel all over the place, and like then I just go on a rant, and then it doesn't make sense. But I hope that it kind of made sense, and I hope that you guys can maybe this helps you guys, you know, stay motivated. If you've ever been told, you know, some of the things that I mentioned before, hopefully this really helps you to understand to just not pay them any mind and to just keep doing you. And to the people who probably do say stupid shit like this, I really hope that this video kind of makes you think twice before you open your mouth and say some stupid shit like this, because it's annoying and it can be discouraging and there's no reason for it. And maybe this also will help you think twice before you actually sit down and start typing this shit out on a keyboard and then posting it under a YouTube video when that person has done nothing to you. So I'm sorry for the vulgar language in this video as well, but the people who are subscribed to my channel, we grown. So I mean, as far as I know, if there are kids watching this, I'm sorry. Please don't repeat this to your parents or in school or nothing. I'm very sorry if there are younger viewers here, but it needed to be said. And I'm not taking back what I said. I'm not apologizing for anything that I said. So with that being said, I really hope you guys could take something away from this video. Like I said, this will not be in Spanish because that was just too much. And I guess, yeah, I guess this is where I'm going to leave this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.